My name is Carola and I e-biked around Europe for 1 year with the goal of meeting many Christians from many different backgrounds along the way. After 1 year of biking, I ended my trip in Porto, where I would visit a church with a very interesting concept, the Surf Church Porto. I had so many questions like, what does it mean to be a surf church? Or will I, as someone who has never surfed before, even be able to partake in a church like that? And I was about to find out. It was so nice of the church to welcome me and even connect me with 2 Australian guys who were also visiting the church. Together, we explored the city of Porto, which is really pretty. Turns out a friend of a family I stayed with in Ireland also goes to the surf church in Porto, which once again shows how connected we all are. But I was still so curious about the church, so I sat down with Jen, whose son is one of the founders, to tell me more. I think the concept of a church incorporating surfing like that is so interesting. Can you tell me a little bit more about how that idea came to be?
The church planters, Sam and Troy, were both surfers. They had prayed a lot about who they wanted to reach out to, and they just thought of their passion. Well, let's do what we love for the one we love. So it started Sunday afternoon surfing, talking to people in the surf, since there's so many surfers here, and inviting them to come to church at 5:30, so they had plenty of time to surf, clean up, shower at the church even, and then join us for food, fellowship, prayer, and the Word.
I also got to be a part of a Bible study group and a The Chosen movie night during my time in Porto, which was so nice. But one big question remained. Would I be able to partake in the communal surfing before the service at night? The church was so nice to lend me a wetsuit and a board, and a member of the church even took the time to teach me some of the basics. Now I think it's pretty obvious that I don't have a natural talent for surfing, but I really appreciated the help and it was so nice to be a part of the surfing even as a beginner.
That was so much fun, but really hard too.
After a shower, we all met up at the church and listened to the sermon and even had small groups where everybody prayed together, which I thought was really nice. The surfing theme is very apparent in the church, and I could see how nice it would be that so many people are connected by a common thing they love to do. But I thought it was also really interesting that there were many people there who didn't surf at all. So it's cool that the church is open for everyone. I stayed in Porto a couple more days, mainly to pack up my bike and send it back to Germany. I've been so happy with this bike, and it felt like I always had my travel buddy with me, working really hard to bring me to all of these amazing places and people that I got to meet along the way. So I'm not gonna lie, sending it back to Germany was really hard for me. But I got to stay on a really cool boat while I was figuring all of that out, and even though this time around sleeping on it was not as easy as the boat in France, but at least this time I had a bathroom on board and a beach really close by, which was so nice to take some time and reflect on the last year. But once again, this is actually not the place where I ended my 1 year long trip. I still have one more video to share with you, and in that video, I will also let you know how this channel will continue. And one thing I can already say is that it will continue. I will keep posting videos on this channel, so don't forget to subscribe to this channel. And as always, I'm really grateful if you could also like it and leave a nice comment if you like. I will see you next Thursday.